Hello everyone, FSG here, hope you're all doing well. It is that time again for our annual studio tour. Now, based on the last one, you're not going to see masses of changes, but we've done some little tweaks here and there, we've changed a few things up and we've added a few new things, so I thought you'd like to come along and have a look. I also want to give a big shout out to FlexiSpot who've sponsored this video today, and you'll see a little vid in a little while of their new E7 Pro desk, which they've kindly sent me. So, let's go and have a look. Right, we're going to start in the corner here and we're going to look at the Edit Suite, which is my main PC for doing work on. It's a big box, we'll have a look at that in a minute, I'll show you the specs for that. But start off with, we've got two 32-inch, 144Hz, 4K displays from MSI, absolutely brilliant, I love these. I actually got a third one on the gaming PC as well, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. A couple of lights up here. This is really nice BenQ desk light, floods the desktop with a lot of light, great for working in the evenings, and I've also got a little light up here for when I am recording at this desk, which isn't very often, but it does happen every now and again, so it's always nice to have that there. Also a webcam there as well. Now the interesting thing here is I also use this for my work, so I've got a MacBook Pro here, and I have this really nice Acerino dock here that I just slide this into and it switches the displays over to the Mac displays. So I do my day-to-day work here as well, but I also do my editing in the evenings as well. We've got our keyboard from Editor's Keys with all of the icons for Premiere Pro, which is what I edit in. We've got a little charging dock here for phone, headphones, things like that as well. We've got the Loop Deck as well, a brilliant tool for helping with editing, and it'll switch to different settings depending on which program you're using. So I can use it with Photoshop, I can use it with Premiere Pro, and it's fantastic from that perspective. Pretty straightforward, basic Razer mouse. Now I will say I'll put all of the links to these in the description so you can see exactly what I use, but pretty simple wired Razer mouse, very straightforward. And again, Razer for the headphones, these wireless headphones, the Razer Nari Pros, fantastic. I've had these for a while, you'll have seen these before, but really nice editing headphones. Slightly heavy, so I don't tend to game with these because for a longer period of time they do get quite heavy, but when you're editing, all good for me. And the most important thing here, the Mini Hoover, keeping everything dust-free as much as we can. I live in an old house and keeping the dust out of things is a constant challenge, so probably the best investment I've made. That only like £5 on Amazon, so really, really well worth it. Okay, let's have a look at the PC. So there is the mothership. It's a full AM5 setup, MSI motherboard, and we've got 64 gig of Fury RAM in there. We are running at 1490 from MSI, which is a beast of a card, an absolute monster. And this fantastic fractal case. I've always wanted a fractal case, and I thought I would treat myself with this one. We've got a 1000 watt PSU in there as well, so plenty of power should we decide to go up to a 5090 or something similar. But I absolutely love this machine. We're also running 4 terabyte NVMe SSD drives in there, so when we're capturing our footage, it is being captured at a really fast rate, so we don't have any issues with lag or anything like that, or frame drops when we're recording from OBS. And then once we've edited, we also edit using those drives as well, and once we've edited, we put it to a bigger storage drive. But I absolutely love this. Has been one of the best investments I've made since I started the channel, and I absolutely love it. Really rapid PC, the speed this thing renders. I remember going from about an hour and a half to render a video out. This takes between 8 and 10 minutes for roughly a half an hour video. Sometimes quicker than that, depending on what elements I've added to it, but love this PC, fantastic. One other thing I want to note as well is, if you have the option, definitely get your PC hardwired. Use an Ethernet cable, even if it comes out the back of your modem and straight into your PC rather than wireless. The only reason for that is when you're playing multiplayer, you get a lot more constant a signal through your internet. So as opposed to Wi-Fi, which spikes up and down all the time, you'll get a really, really constant connection. So if you get the opportunity when you're playing multiplayer in FarmSim, definitely get a wired connection if you can. It will make a world of difference to you. Is your workspace holding you back? Upgrade to the FlexiSpot E7 Pro standing desk and unlock the perfect balance of comfort, style and productivity. With its powerful dual motor system, the E7 Pro standing desk adjusts effortlessly from 63.5 to 128.5 centimeters, accommodating everyone in your household. No more compromises on comfort or posture. Designed to support up to 160 kilograms, the E7 Pro combines strength and elegance, giving you the freedom to work the way you want to. Choose from a variety of tabletop sizes and premium finishes to match your style. Whether it's sleek white, natural bamboo, or classic wood grain, the E7 Pro enhances any workspace. Tailor your experience with programmable memory presets and ensure safety for your family with the child lock feature. Perfect for a dynamic home or office environment. Safety is also a priority. The E7 Pro's advanced anti-collision system protects your surroundings, giving you peace of mind during every adjustment. Studies show that alternating between sitting and standing improves posture, boosts energy levels, and enhances productivity. The E7 Pro helps you stay active and comfortable all day long. Crafted from eco-friendly materials, the E7 Pro is built to last whilst complementing any workspace with its timeless design. So why not elevate your gameplay, editing, or work with the FlexiSpot E7 Pro standing desk, designed around your lifestyle and needs. Transform your workspace today. And finally, I had to highlight Old Faithful as well here, the GT Omega chair, which I've had for a while now. Still super comfy. I know people have their opinions on gaming chairs not being worth the hype, but I've got to say, this has been lovely. I can't complain in any way, shape or form about it. And of course, just so you've seen them as well, there are all my Giants certificates. Ignore the blotches on the wall. I desperately need to repaint this room. There's the gold, the silver, and the red, and the bronze. Of course, they're in the wrong order. Would it be FSG if they were in the right order? But there we go. Like to have those above me. Remind me the journey that I've come on over the last few years. Okay, let's have a look at the gaming rig. Right, here I am in the setup that I game in every day. We've got the Thrustmaster T248 wheel in front of us here. Two Thrustmaster Farm Stick joysticks. We actually are running the new Xbox One that is coming very, very soon here. And I also have a limited edition special one that I received as a gift from them after FarmCon last year, which I'll do a little bit of a close-up on so you can see what that's like. And what's changed this year from last year? Probably not much. Another set of Razer wireless headphones, a slightly lighter weight pair compared to the ones that you saw on the other machine there. The biggest change probably is the Hercules sound deck here and the Shure microphone that we've had added. So we've gone full XLR here. This just helps me control the sound and the audio a lot better when we're doing streams. The Stream Deck there controlling my recording in OBS as well, so I can do that on the fly as well. And I think we'd set up this third screen at the top here, which you can just see there. That is in fact plugged into the edit suite over there. And that's where we have OBS up, so we can see what's going on the recording or on the stream whilst we're playing without getting any interruptions. And I tend to have my chat and things like that on this vertical stream here, which is very, very handy, particularly if you're running two streams, which is great. And then, of course, down here we have got the Tobii eye tracker, which I don't tend to use very often, and a couple of tablets here for Sim Dashboard. We usually have display dials up here and then more interactive one here. And I've also gone for a large 32-button Stream Deck there as well, so I've got interface between the two of them. Some of the controls sit on the Sim Dashboard, some of them sit on the Stream Deck, but it's great. The beacon light there, of course, when our beacon is on, we are flashing on the screen as well. And then these are two mounts. I did have this mounted to the chair, but recently I've switched back because we've gone back to two joysticks. I'm going to do a little bit of a video on how I've set these up in a little bit of time as well, but for now, gone back to this. It's a little bit more stable. The arm of the chair has a little bit of flex in it, so I actually prefer it when it's a little bit more robust. And again, I get tons of questions about these joystick mounts and where I got them, so I'll put a link to those in the description as well, along with everything else. We also have a wireless Logitech mouse here, which controls the edit suite over there. So if we want to make changes in OBS and things like that, we can do that through this mouse. We don't have to get up and move over to the other computer again. A couple of webcams up here as well, the OBS bot camera, which I really, really like those. I've got two of those. We've got the Logitech one as well. And that's it really. We've got a couple of key lights up there from Elgato, so we're well lit when we're doing our streams as well. But other than that, that is this current setup. Not a million miles away from what we had last year. And I always say this, if you're starting out, you do not need all of this. This is me enjoying the perks of having a YouTube channel over a few years and gaining a little bit of traction. It gives me a little bit of money each month to be able to fund this stuff. But all you need to start off with is a computer, an OBS, and a microphone. You do not need any of this stuff, so don't go crazy and buy all this stuff. If you're going to start out on a new channel, don't. Find out if you enjoy it first, and then you can start investing. But to start with, literally a screen, a computer, and a microphone is all you need. But I love my setup. I really enjoy tweaking it and playing with it and enhancing it all the time to suit my needs. And yeah, it's just a pleasure now to. I almost say this is a second hobby, right? And well, my wife does as well. One of my hobbies is playing FarmSim, the other is buying computer stuff for FarmSim. So that's how we've ended up like this. But yes, it's a very enjoyable environment, especially with the hours I spend here. It needs to be an environment and a comfortable environment to work in. So there you go, there's the setup. Now, of course, I couldn't forget about this. This is probably the biggest change since last year. We have got a legitimate grandma seat from a tractor in our setup now. Thank you very much again to the guys at Capital Seating who sorted me out. This is a fully customized base as well, but we've got all our controls on here for our arms. We can recline it, we can put this arm down, we've got lumbar support, we can adjust it at the front and the sides. It even has a battery pack in the back if we wanted some electric lumbar support as well. I haven't set that up yet, but I keep meaning to. Lovely embroidered logo in the seat as well. They did a fantastic job on it, and I absolutely love this. We can recline it, slide it backwards and forwards, and this is incredibly comfy. Like I said, I had the farm stick mounted to it here up until very, very recently, but again, I've switched up my setup. I like to change things every now and again to keep things fresh, but this is the comfiest seat. Far beats the gaming seat over there. Whilst that is comfy, this is on another level. So this is almost my pride and joy. I absolutely love this, and this is pretty one of the best additions to the setup that I've definitely had so far, for sure. Last but by no means least, it's the sim rig. We've been spending a fair bit of time in this recently. Things have been relatively quiet in FarmSim, and also I was ill for a while, but actually playing this kind of distracted me from feeling awful, so that was good. But thanks to my sponsorship deal with Thrustmaster, I am running the T818 base. We have got the 32-inch round wheel that they just released. We've got their handbrake, which is brilliant, really robust, completely metallic finish. Again, running some Razer headphones, seem to be a bit of a fan of them, it would appear. We also have a webcam over here, a very small 6-button stream deck for streaming as well, and again we are running a USB-C monitor over there, so it doesn't need an HDMI cable, it just runs off USB-C, but really handy for running OBS and things like that. We've got this nice button box here which gives you alerts, warnings, flags, things like that when you're gaming, so you can see what's happening. Brilliant for iRacing particularly, with all the flags and things like that. We're running a SteelSeries at 65% keyboard as well, because we just need that for logging in and a few different things, don't tend to use it very often. And then the 34-inch widescreen AOC monitor, ultra-wide AOC monitor, absolutely brilliant for doing this, but we've gone another level up recently. We are running with the VR headset as well. Depending on the game, it's brilliant in WRC. Haven't spent much time of it in iRacing yet, but absolutely fantastic. Properly enjoying that. This is running off a 4080 card. I built this PC in the summer as well. So it's got a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D, or whatever the spec is, I'll put it in the description. With a 4080 card, so it's laughing at these racing games, really is giving me some great FPS and things like that. But all in all, loving spending time in the rig at the moment. It's really, really enjoyable. One of the other things I've got is the next level racing haptic feedback through the seat now, so when you run over a rumble strip you can feel it on your backside, and different feelings when you brake, when you accelerate. It's not the same as a full motion rig, but let's be honest, that's another level that we're not going to go anywhere near for a long time yet. But yes, really, really great. I've got this set up really, really nicely now, and I'm delighted by it. So it's going really, really well. So that is the sim rig. Like I said, everything. I'll try and put them into a doc within the description so you can see what's what. But of course, ask any questions in the comments as well. So there you go, a little bit of a snapshot of my latest setup. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that gave you some ideas and some inspiration if you're doing stuff with your setups. And yeah, that's where I do my work. Thank you very much for watching. And again, thank you very much to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this segment. And I'll see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.